At the beginning, when I was touring, I was approaching it like ready for it to end all the time. I was like, well, like I sold just enough t-shirts to pay Chad a little bit of money, and instead of like staying in a hotel, like I slept on the couch for like a month because I was just like, I gotta try to like save some money. I don't know how to do this. I remember one night we played a show in Kansas City and a blizzard comes in. We drove into the blizzard. All of a sudden, we're spinning. We hit the embankment of the highway, and in that minute, I was like, this van is flipping over and we're all gonna die. I remember being there and just being like, man, I don't know if I can keep doing this.
I would drive a minivan to the cruise ships from Fort Lauderdale.
Honestly, man, every time I got on stage and there was people there, I was stunned. A buddy of mine and I were on tour. A friend of a friend knew a guy and was like, maybe you could like play a show at this farm. So we get there and we are like, there's not going to be like a person at this show. And so we walk up the hill and it was like Field of Dreams style, like into the distance. There were like endless headlights. We were just like, what is this? A ton of kids showed up. I will remember that forever.
Isn't that just the way it goes? You dealt a good.
As I started growing as a writer, I was maybe more able to be like, oh, this is a thing too, where you could, share your perspective or share what you think about things. I don't really like promoting myself. I like to be like subtle, and I don't want to be like, everybody pay attention to me. I saw those as like kind of challenges because it's a little harder to get people to pay attention if you're not like, I'm the best, check it out. And then I saw like maybe that's like part of my unique voice is to be like, I'm not cool at all. You know what I mean? Maybe that's like what I need to lean into. What I hope like some people find in my music, I hope that I can be a little bit vulnerable so people know that they're like more the same than different. I like wrote and recorded this whole record. That's an intense process, and then you have like a little breath after that before you're going out and promoting it and touring. In that little breath, I would write something because for the first time, like there's no pressure. And so when I wrote Brand New, it felt like a thesis statement for the record. It was like, this is what I wanted.
Like when I close my eyes and don't even care if anyone sees me dancing. Like
I think he's got a message that he wants to get out. I think he loves helping people. He likes lifting their spirits.
I think investing in my community is really important to me, just as far as like being able to like encourage and simultaneously keeps you grounded and keeps you being like, hey, this is what's important and this is what's real. Like, that's super helpful.
One of the times that I remember most was right here at Kane's Ballroom. To walk in and see 1,500, 2,000 people singing every word to these songs that he's written. It still flabbergasts me.
Performing at home, there is nostalgia, but also like it is exciting to me to get to perform here because it's like bring your friends and family to work day. You're like, this is what it's like. It's crazy.
You're given a platform when you're elevated and you're performing, and you have an opportunity to really reach in and inspire and encourage, and it really is a responsibility and an opportunity to help people.
If I had to give advice to someone who's trying to do music, I think I would just say like really try to do something excellent. The world needs great art and unique voices. I think the only way that you can make great art and you can really find your voice as an artist is to just really demand excellence out of everything you do.
State Farm celebrates great artists and the good neighbors back home who helped make them who they are today. Watch more artist stories at neighborhoodsessions.com.